guys, long time no see.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Music Plus Geekcast. I'm your host, Riley James Clarkin. So
And I'm
today, you didn't have to go there with it.
I did. You did that.
You sound like a frog, man.
Zach, you do Trenton.
Oh gosh.
No, don't do
I'll
it.
do Zach.
You do
Oh,
Zach.
I'm Zach the boy. I have a small penis. I'm a
Why does
my
everyone
favorite
sound like
movie is
that?
Hallmark.
He says that all the
I
time.
love Hallmark movies. I'm a film student.
Hallmark movies.
Zach, you've seen every Hallmark movie.
Yeah, you love them. You just said it to yourself.
My name is Trenton Houston.
Okay, no.
Oh,
Well,
alright.
Zach,
Wow.
way to be able
Very,
to-
way to be
that's very mature. Well, that's
Oh,
just
well, he
insensitive.
deserved it. He
guys,
made me sound like Kermit the Frog.
Okay, here we go.
time to
Hey,
cancel
guys.
Zachary.
Whoa, okay, we're all back in our own bodies. Whew, we must have had a mystic spell cast on us, which is very fitting.
Some
because-
sort of mystic crystal. Wait.
Whoa, no.
Too soon.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever.
Today, we are
A
covering
mystic crystal? That's ridiculous.
Ninja Sex album, The Prophecy.
The
Wow.
prophet. The prophet of Canes.
Now, this song,
Prophecy.
Zach loves his narrative through lines of
It
song.
didn't really have it though. I got excited because I thought it was gonna have it. It didn't really have it. It kind of was like the first two songs and that was it.
Oh yes, the liberal narrative. I love it so much. Back at it again. I see Zach. Wow, what a surprise.
Okay.
You.
Let's
I
just
also
pick it
I
up.
did kind of think, well, going into this, I did think it was going to be more conceptual, and aside from the, or at least it was going to be like fantasy based, but only the first song was really.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was too.
I kind of got excited because I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Because I saw. I
The
didn't
last
read,
album had more fantasy songs than this one did. What
yeah,
was the last
I
one?
didn't
The last
read it,
album.
but there was a review that
No.
there was a review some
Yes.
website posted that was like, Ninja Sex Party keeps it mythical with their new album, and I was like, oh, is the whole thing mythical? And it's like, no,
Nope, just the first
it's
song.
not.
Just the first 11 minutes.
Which is-
Arguably some other ones can be mythical too, like Wishing Bear and
That's more of a
Wishing
skit than a
Bear.
song.
Thunder and
That
Lightning.
Wishing Bear was my favorite one.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Okay,
That is-
all right. Intro.
The.
The. Honestly, best song on the album.
Jam.
I can't remember how it goes.
I don't
But,
remember this one either. I think I might have,
Hello,
I might have skipped
it's
these
Dan
ones.
introducing the album.
I might have skipped the short one.
Sounds like a harpsichord kind of going on.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey,
He's like, hey, welcome to our 8th studio album.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it had like fantasy music in the
Yeah.
background,
Yeah, that
It's
one.
a D&D campaign introduction.
Yeah.
and then it goes right into the Mystic Crystal. You're like, all right, we got two fantasy
I
songs
gave
in a
it.
row.
I gave it a 3 because I mean it's kind of hard to write. Kinda,
It's a spoken word introduction for your album.
Okay, Mystic Crystal. I have long had the opinion that they're longer. This is only the second one they've done.
There's
other than
12
16 and
songs.
69, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's a long song that like tells a story and it has different parts of it that have different feels and different sounds. I didn't like 6969 when I first heard it. It's still not my favorite, but it's gotten better upon re-listening.
And
And
you
Mystic
didn't like this
Crystal.
one.
Mystic Crystal, similarly, I really didn't like it when I first heard it because it feels, I don't know,
Too long.
with the different segments and the different everything. And like I said, when I first hear Ninja Sex Party songs, it's very hard to understand what he's saying half the time because of how his voice is layered.
Oh, I got it, but I have a big brain, so.
Yeah, it got better upon second re-listening, and I quite like it now, and it's pretty
Good.
funny. I laugh a couple times during it.
It's
yeah.
just Black Swan, except they're fighting a necromancer instead of an
Yeah.
assassin.
But it's better because it's funny.
And he dies at the end instead of winning. And then he gives like a speech to the fans, like, "Don't give up, stay strong," or something like that.
He just gets severely injured. He doesn't die.
And what, Black Swan? Black Swan?
No, at the end of Mystic Crystal,
Yeah.
the last section. So I counted 8
Okay.
different sections
Hold on,
in this.
Riley.
It's
You
both-
don't like
Yeah,
that
I
you
can
can't
I can
understand-
compare my
Hold
8
on.
sections. Oh, there's only 7 sections.
Okay, one of them was like really short.
Yeah, it's
Riley, you don't
Overturn,
like- you don't
the
like-
Pleasure Orb, Danny Sex Fang, Craswell the Dragon Boss, Peak of Mount Nasty, Love Nut Metals, and Huzzah.
Okay.
Just six.
What, Zach? What? Fight me.
No, I will because you don't understand this, but you can understand Oingo Boingo perfectly.
Oingo Boingo, he talks super clearly. What are you talking
Oingo
about?
Boingo
Danny
loves little
often
girls
speaks
like
in
Riley.
Russian.
Are you
He
telling me the
speaks in
first
some
time you
made-up
heard
language.
Little
He speaks
Girl,
in Klingon or
understand-
something.
Klingon.
you didn't understand a word that Danny Elfman was saying?
He
I-
doesn't
This is a
speak in
Danny
English.
Sex
He
thing.
speaks in some foreign tongues. I don't know what he says ever.
Okay, I like this one. It makes me laugh. I like
I
I'm
give it
say he
excited for the
died?
music video.
he
Yeah,
does
some
not
sort.
die at the end of this. He gets his legs broken,
Yeah.
but then
He
he
gets
gets
his whole body broken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Brian
Brian
picks him up
swings him
and
like a
uses him
club.
as a weapon. Yes.
Yeah,
That's right,
to kill the
yeah.
necromancer.
Come on.
He doesn't die.
I only listened to it once. I figured this out. So
they
go on.
return back to their time.
As heroes of a
I
Dungeons
was
and
doing
Dragons
something else.
realm.
4. I give it 4. It was pretty epic.
All right. Better question. What classes do you think Ninja Brian and Danny Sexbang are in Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh,
I'm gonna say wizard.
Rogue and Bard.
Uh,
Obviously.
I think
I
Brian's more of a
wonder-
rogue monk, multi-class.
Oh,
Yeah,
multi-class?
rogue monk.
Yeah.
Yeah, rogue monk.
Kids are stupid. They are clearly a warrior and a wizard. Have you not looked at the cover of that?
Bard.
Well, yeah,
He's
you're
definitely
right.
a Bard though. He definitely has some
Danny-
points in Bard. Danny has points in Bard.
Definitely.
they both do.
Danny's definitely a bard.
Yeah,
Danny definitely the
obviously.
pure bard. Brian's definitely ninja, rogue, monk, bard, multi-class. That's canon.
Okay, is this better? I don't know if you know, Zach, if you've listened to it, but is this better or worse than 69, 69?
I think it's better
I don't know if
because
I've
it
heard
has
it.
more production value to it.
I will say though.
I'm in the
69 was one of the early ones where it was like them in a basement doing
Yeah.
the music.
doing
At this
doing
point,
like the music
they
on
have Twerp
GarageBand.
recording for them. They've
Yeah.
they've got
I'm
more,
in the camp
more
that Ninja Sex
experience
Party
over-
album just get better each time. Each album they get better.
I was in that camp. I always go back and forth between Attitude City and Cool Patrol, which I like better. But yeah, I was in the camp that I think that their albums only get better, but I'm not sure with this one. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, listening to this, I thought I had the thought of wouldn't they should make a Tenacious D movie, but with Ninja Sex Party. That'd be
Yeah,
good.
directed by Zachary
Yeah,
the Bar.
Because then the characters would actually be likable.
Unlike what?
In
I'm
what?
sorry. Unlike what?
Jack
Okay,
Black,
so
just
it's
in general.
bedtime was the next song.
No,
No,
Devin,
we're
why
not
don't you-
done. Stop.
No, we are. Devin is the grandmaster of this clan, and he said it's bedtime.
Was there
Devin, you
another
don't-
short? Was there a short one in between it?
No, it's bedtime.
I
Well,
skipped those.
a bunch
I
of
never
people.
listened to them
I saw a bunch of comments that were like,
because they're
"This
too
is-"
long. They're too
I
long.
saw a bunch of I saw a bunch of comments that were like, "This is just Rush," and I'm like, "I guess, but no."
Oh yeah,
What,
that's
Mystic
Danny's
Crystal?
favorite band.
Yeah.
To me,
Mystic
it's
Crystal.
bedtime.
It was a lot simpler. Rush does some crazy things.
Yeah, they do crazy. They're Canadians, so they're crazy. Yeah, so.
I
They do
don't know.
They do have
Turn-
twerk backing them up. So
I
they
don't know
also
if you
have
guys
Canadian
heard
band.
the song "Poison" by Alice Cooper, but that's what I think this song sounds like. It's very
it's bedtime?
similar.
Bedtime.
It's
Yeah, it's-
bedtime.
Bedtime
Good
sounds
night,
like-
guys.
I wrote more. It's bedtime, more like Safety Torch. Haha. Just kidding. This one is okay.
I mean, if you go to the music video for "It's Bedtime," people are like, "Oh, poor Tim. He still can't get any sleep."
Okay,
without
that's good.
him."
That's not good at all. It's terrible.
It is Safety Torch though. Yeah.
It's not really. I mean, kind of. You got a middle-aged man yelling at a child at night.
I think "It's Bedtime" is like the opposite of Cookies, because Cookies is trying to sound metal, but it gets childish. This one's trying to sound childish, but it gets metal.
It
you know.
does.
I like it. "It's Bedtime's good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I give it
Mm,
4.
It sounds a little
That was alright.
childish for me. I wouldn't if it came on the radio. I would turn it off, but only if there was a girl in the car, because I would be like, "Oh, I don't want to."
I don't want to think that I'm gonna
Oh,
fall
the
asleep
classic
driving the car.
2.76 beats out of 5.
Yeah, 2.76 if there's a girl
I'm
present.
gonna give this a solid 3.1415926.
No, that's later. That's
Ooh,
later. That's
it
later.
is.
That's later. That's later. That's
Oh,
later.
that's
Don't
true.
do
Yeah,
that.
you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the
You can't
You're
do
right.
that one yet. You
You're
can't do that.
right. You're
I
still right. You're still right. You're
four.
right.
Reject.
4.
It's good.
4.
Really?
Wow.
God, you really like
Really
it.
likes it.
I did.
Well, they have.
They're funny. They make good music.
Yes,
They're funny.
yeah.
Yeah,
Twerp.
I enjoyed it.
They're the inverse of Twerp in that their greatest strength is their lyrics,
Yes,
and Twerp's greatest weakness is their lyrics.
but they also
And
have
when they
Twerp-
combine-
they also have Twerp playing for them, so that music
Yes, but
stuff
that's
is good
true.
too. So,
So
it's
the-
good.
so they
But
just
Twerp
get
doesn't write
to-
the
they
music
get the
for
performance.
Ninja Sex Party. They don't even perform the music. They don't write.
But they
But
they're
they're
still playing it.
playing it well. So it's
Wait,
still
who
good.
writes?
Brian, Dan, and their producer Jim Roach.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I thought you were saying that.
Roach, Papa
I thought
Roach.
you, I thought you were
They're
saying.
sitting in the studio, putting their
I
fingers in the
misheard. I
instruments and
misheard.
wiggling
Brendan.
them
I
about.
thought you said that Ninja Sex Party doesn't write their songs, and I was like, what? Who?
Mainly Brian and Jim Roach do. Danny's there to look good and sing, and that's all he can do musically.
He plays the bass and the guitar, and the bass
Really?
guitar.
Okay,
In
whatever.
the earlier stuff he does.
Okay,
Now he
anyway,
probably doesn't. Now he
Alright,
probably
the
doesn't.
Wishing Bear.
the Wishing Bear.
That was good.
It's a good
That made
skit.
me laugh.
I like this. And this one did make me laugh. I think bears.
They-
Are
I
they-
thought you
I-
skipped these, Devin.
I listened to this one. Bears are cool. And I like them, and I like this song, and yeah, I like it.
Ninja
It's
Sex
fine.
Party skits are like the one time I'm fine with a skipping on an album because they're always
Yep.
funny,
Yeah.
It's funny. I like it. It's I knew
and they
exactly
also
what.
never overstay the welcome too.
Oh,
The
I did listen to all the short ones. I lied.
The second that the skit
I
started,
lied.
I knew where it was going, but it was still pretty.
But Danny has good, funny screams.
He
What
does.
can I
He
say?
does. He does.
Bear made cute noises, and Ninja Brian.
What was when the bear starts attacking? It doesn't make the sound of like a bear attack. It's like
It makes the sound of like a building coming down.
yeah, and like
There's a
shattering
cave.
glass. I don't understand. It kind of pulled me out of the experience, so I think I gotta give it one beat.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
was
guess
not
four.
fully immersed. I did not
Continuing.
believe that
It's
he
a
was
jam.
being eaten by a wishing bear.
Continuing four again.
It's a funny skit. I laugh.
Yeah, I
Brian's lines are always killer. They always
dope.
make my sides go into orbit.
I actually like it. It was good. I like how it ends, where he punches him and he says, "Oh, it's fucking nice, dude." I like it. It's funny. It made me laugh. Okay.
I thought
anyway,
I thought he said like give me a hand or something like that, or take my hand or something. So
Yeah.
it
and
was
Brian,
implying that he cut off his hand.
no, Brian punches him.
I thought the implication was that he cut off his hand. It was like,
It's a punch sound effect. Though.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
like a
get that.
punch.
I said, take my hand, and he punches him, and he says, "Oh, real fucking nice, dude." Yeah, funny,
hand cutting off sound would have been
way
more
fun.
appropriate.
Yeah.
It would have been because he said, "Take my hand."
Classic Brian.
Yeah. Okay.
Classic
Anyway,
Brian
I
with a
don't know
PhD.
what we're talking about.
My least
Wishing
favorite song
Bear.
on the album.
What are you
I don't
talking
like
about?
Very
it
good.
that much. I don't
Oh,
care for
oh my god!
that.
Subject matter's
You
good.
got me. We're
What?
split, I guess.
I'm the worst beast in the world in the lands.
The subject
so
matter of the
first-
song was
I
funny.
don't know
and
what-
enjoyable. The video was good, and it also had the Bohemian Rhapsody part, which is great.
Yeah.
So,
As
Mention
the Queen reference,
no,
I describe this as classic,
mention the
classic
video.
Ninja Sex Party.
This is classic Ninja Sex Party, but it's also not, because we need to mention how with every
Clean.
every album they've gotten further away from crude
Clean.
sexual humor, and they don't even mention it in a lot of their songs now.
Well, they don't need to do it in every song.
I know, but you go to their older albums where it's like every song is about sex, and now like this
And
one,
that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing that they're
No,
widening
it's
their
not bad at all.
horizons.
it's
and
not a bad
this
thing.
one
Are you trying to
isn't,
say it's a bad thing?
really.
Is it what you-
It means they're moving more toward normiehood, which is fine.
This
but
one isn't about that though.
what do you mean?
Not about sex.
Yes, but I'm saying like if you compare this to something like other ones where you take girls to dinner,
Wouldn't the other way be more normie than?
Talking about sex all the time?
Yeah, well,
I
that would
think-
be totally more normie, wouldn't it? Like,
No, but then
It's
like
kind
the
of
one-
boring if that's all you do.
Yeah.
That's your one joke. Is like,
again, I'm
"Ooh,
not
Ninja
saying it's
Sex
a bad
Party."
thing. I think their albums are only getting better for the most part, but I'm just saying, compared to any other song where he like takes a girl, it starts with him like taking a girl out or taking her to dinner. Usually, even if it's not totally sexual, there's the mention of it there.
Yeah, there's
Well,
no
they
club
were
foot in this
doing that
song,
since
so
the
what's the
first-
point?
The very first song was about him trying to court a woman, probably.
they do though. At the end, he's like, "So you want to go back to my place?" And he's like, "Oh, you left." He was
Yes,
like-
and they've been doing that since the beginning too.
Yeah.
He's,
But
he's
I don't like the
failed
song that
a
much.
lot.
That's
He
my
looks like
hot
Weird
take.
Al.
I liked it. I liked
I
the
think it's
Queen
fine.
reference.
It was good.
It- it-
I
it
really
was
Probably my least
enjoyed
favorite
normal.
song on the
The
album.
video's really good too.
I think
I forgot
Ninja
about
Sex
those.
Party,
I don't watch
like
any
you
of
said,
videos.
their lyrics are very good, but I think they're at their worst when they're being lol random, which they've done a
Mhm.
few times. And this one has a lot of that. Where like, I don't know what we're
Like-
talking about. I'm thinking about
like
a pterodactyl.
lightning-
Is
You didn't like the pterodactyl that starts to drive?
Yeah, I
'Cause
hate
he
I hate
gets up and
pterodactyls.
flying, so he starts driving.
Least favorite dinosaur, the pterodactyl.
I don't remember.
I
like
enjoyed it.
Dinosaur laser fight. Is that not your favorite NSP
like
song?
there's that. There's like Why I Cry, where he like mentions at the end, he's like, I'm gonna be over here thinking about a duck wearing a cowboy hat. It's like, yeah, it's funny, but it's just like lol random.
That's something. No, it's supposed to be something cute because he's sensitive and emotional.
Because he cries even toward the sex.
Yeah,
scene.
that's basically this song is just like I'm not paying attention. I'm
Well, it's
thinking.
not supposed to be random. It's him thinking about cute things makes him cry.
Okay, but I'm saying in this one,
He has a sensitive side. Well, you use that as your example, and it's a bad
Well,
example.
this
and
one, the
you should
point is that
apologize.
his mind is wandering. He's thinking about random things instead of paying attention, and that's
I
the
get it.
bit.
It's
I
too
get it.
relatable.
That's
Okay,
the
that's
bit.
why.
It
I
is
get
relatable.
it.
That's what makes it good.
Name 15 other NSP songs where he does the exact same thing right now. Right now, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This song, and it's 15, and it's 14 of the sequels.
Explain why
will
this is
come
about
out.
COVID-19, Riley.
This song isn't. This is about this is. I want to explain how this is mystical instead. So
Because we all know men can't get dates in modern day with the SJW, so that's why it's
Yeah.
mystical and fantasy. Because if you go on a date, that's sexual harassment because the
Okay.
SJWs.
enough. The song is good. It's just
It's
a little
fine.
too low random for my liking, but it's
Lol,
still good.
random. I gave it a 4.
But it
Yeah, I
is
didn't
one of
I
even-
like Danny
Yeah,
singing in it.
I didn't even like that one that much. I
it
agree
is
with
one, it is one of the least good on the album. Have you given everything a 4 so far? As I
Besides the intro, yes.
She's simping.
he's
No,
a
this
big
is good.
simp.
He's simping
is
for
solid.
Danny's curly hair.
This is solid, and then it kind of gets lower at the end of the album. But
Okay,
so
welcome
nice.
to my parents' house is
I
good.
like
it might
this one
be
a lot. It's
This
one
is
of
yes,
the-
my
that's my
favorite.
favorite. Probably
Yeah,
that
this
or the.
this or
It's
something coming up
relatable.
in like a few songs.
it's hashtag relatable to all
Yep.
of us.
I said it was depressing
It is
in
depressing.
that way.
I wrote
And it was also
my note was
It was funnier
amazing.
than all the other ones, and it was more depressing.
This
the-
could be my
Relatable.
favorite. I think my second
Stereotypical funk, almost aggressive funkiness, but it was
Yes.
good.
It was
wasn't a
really,
bad
It was really solid. The lyrics were great.
people compare this to Mansion Party as like a prequel or sequel.
I don't remember that one.
Mansion Party was a punky song from that
Is that
album.
the one where they go to Club Foot?
No,
No,
that is Party of
Party
Strength.
is can't stop, won't
Won't
stop.
stop
dancing.
dancing into the night.
It's a
Can't stop,
Mansion Party.
I think
That-
that's a Black Eyed Peas song.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah, of course. Okay, yes, the song is good. It's relatable. It's funny. Hey, did Danny's actual mom voice?
No, that's Brian's wife.
Sam.
Again.
Yeah,
Why
Brian's
does
wife.
Sam-
Brian's wife, also known as Danny's
Yeah,
mom.
she did. She
She's from
played
Minnesota, you know.
in Unicorn Wizard as well.
Okay, that's funny. I was just asking that because I was bringing up to my mom because whenever I hear a song on the radio by a band that I've like seen live, I like say, "Oh, I heard this performed live," and
Unicorn Wizard.
no, what was it? Everybody Wants to Rule the World came on, obviously by Tears for Fears, and I was like, "Oh, I heard this song performed live," even though yeah, it was performed by NSP.
Who are you saying this to?
And I meant my mom
Yeah,
in
my
the
mom.
car, and I mentioned like yeah, I saw it live, and I think they like dedicated. I remember them dedicating this song to like his grandma or something,
Yeah.
because she was in the audience when we went and saw. And my mom was like, "Oh, are they from here? Do they have family from here?" And I was like, "I think so." Like,
Yes.
Yeah, Brian's wife is from here.
Brian's wife is from.
Yeah.
Did you assume you were talking about Tears for Fears?
Probably.
Are they both British?
She was talking about NSP.
Yeah.
Well, you were.
Yes.
But she thought you were talking about Tears for Fears.
But
Or
when I found out,
or,
I always assumed NSP was California
Oh,
based.
what a classic
or Lord.
misunderstanding.
No, she probably thought you were talking about Lord.
Yeah.
NSP.
Lord is actually not from Minnesota.
Wow. Thank you.
NSP
She's
started
not
in
even from the
Illinois,
US.
that's
She's
what I was
from
gonna
Australia
say.
or
Well,
something.
yeah, NFP is New York. Started
I
in New
can't
York.
go 2 seconds without being talked over. Yes, NSP was started in New York and moved to California, which I didn't know.
Well, at one point, Brian was making music in the UK, being a teacher, while Danny was doing Game Grumps stuff.
How'd they do that?
During the second album, I think, is when they were living in 2 different countries.
How did they do that?
Because as we all know, Brian has a PhD, and he was teaching for a bit.
It's an astrophysicist.
Okay, Parents' House, very good. Second favorite song on the album.
I gave it a 5.
It's a
What? What?
5.
What?
No, this is your first 5.
Poggers.
Are you
That's the
saying
Poggers right there.
This is one of their. This is like one of the best Ninja Sex Party songs.
It's up
I
there.
think so.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
good.
very good.
Again, Danny's got funny screams. He's more
Yep.
whining.
Tell
Yeah, it's good.
It's funny. He should have had his dad voice.
It reminds me of myself.
It does remind me of myself. It's very funny.
I do not want to be reminded of myself ever.
Okay, Wandering Tonight.
Oh, I thought it was Wandering Tonight. Like I
Wandering.
The
This
music
is-
video started Porn Star. That's my fun fact.
Did it?
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
This
I-
one
or at
I
least-
really enjoyed too.
This is a song that you don't speak English. You think this is a very beautiful song.
I described this as a
Wow,
combination.
it's like Tobuscus's dramatic song. Wow.
Yep.
I
The
described
guy
it,
that raped his girlfriend, or is actually a pedophile, and
I
in
think
the
Voted for
corner,
Trump.
I described this song as
Save America.
a combination of Heart Boner and Smooth Talking from the last one.
Oh yeah.
I said
Oh, that's
Danny's
right.
voice,
Kind of is,
Danny's
yeah.
voice is very suited for the more emotional sounding songs.
Mhm.
Like when he does the hard rock or sort of metal sounding songs, his voice doesn't work too well. And even like this is supposed to be a parody of emotional sounding songs, but it still works better for it.
Yes, people said that I saw a comment where someone said he perfected the love song with Heartboner last album, and now he has perfected the breakup song with this one.
I really
It's
enjoyed
true.
the back and forth of like being like
Seriousness.
naughty and nice. Yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh, okay, Mr. Pink Guy fan.
What?
I just really like the lyric.
She's So Nice by Pink Guy from the
Oh,
second
because
Pink
that
Guy
does the same
album.
thing. That one song out of his 100. Yeah, cool, Devin. The one I don't
It's
even
the
like
only
that
song-
much.
You listen to it all the time. You're always
I do.
talking about it.
I really like where is it? God damn it.
Oh, who are you
Wondering
singing yoga with
tonight.
tonight?
No. Whose fuckrod are you jacking off tonight? Which I thought was fuck wand. I like fuck wand better.
It would be more
fuck rod.
fitting with the overall aesthetic, right?
Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's very good. Who are you slinging a yogurt with tonight? I've never heard that one before.
I
like
have.
it.
Good.
You would have if you film student.
Yeah. I also guess
Yeah,
what?
you're right.
Guess what? I also gave this one a 5.
Wow. As someone on
Good
Genius
Christian.
Lyrics, as someone's on Genius Lyrics said for the "Whose hog are you snarfing on tonight?" the strange wording on this lyric may be in reference to the song "Smooth Talkin'" from their previous album.
Cool patrol.
Whoa,
Guys,
wait a
guys,
minute.
by the
Oh,
way,
next, here's your a narrative through line between albums. 2 different albums.
Yep.
That is.
It's not, you can tell by this that this is the same character from the last one.
okay, I was about to say.
And
this.
Manufacturing is actually in the last one as well. Same
He's typing
guy.
a goddamn. No, he's not. Okay, he's typing a goddamn essay.
I remember when quick off topic. We're talking about Jake right now because he keeps typing and not typing and typing and not typing. I remember back in 2015, I joined an Undertale Facebook group and I entered their chat and was talking to them, but I was like being awkward, so I wasn't sure what to say. So I would like talk, then delete, then start typing, then delete. And I remember that someone in there, I think it was Sans, was like, "Oh, they keep typing." I hate when people type. I hate when people type and stop typing. It gives me anxiety. I hate when
That's
people
not in character at all.
No, it's not.
He started going. I can't do
You're gonna
that.
have a bad time if you don't finish that
I really
sentence
like
right.
your
So again,
Sans. I really like your
He
Sans.
didn't
It's
say
not good.
anything.
I usually can do it slightly better. But...
alright. Well, Wandering Night is good. It's a sad emotional breakup jam.
It was
Yeah,
nice.
it's
Yes,
good.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
like
a better
Now,
breakup
Ninja Brian's
song than
Kid
any
album.
before.
Ninja Brian's Kid.
It's
is
a
good.
reference to Ninja Brian's actual Kid album that he made.
Did he make one? I didn't.
Yes, Brian Wecht and Jim Roach, their producer, made a Kids album earlier this year.
That's nice.
What's it called? I want to listen to it.
The band is called Go Bananas Go.
That's fun.
We should. We should.
I wonder if this might
I
be
think I've
because
only listened
he
to
has
one
a
song by
child.
them. I'm like, this is definitely a kids band.
Well, he has a child now, so he has nothing else to do.
He's had a child for a while, Devin.
We
Yeah.
should.
I thought this was kind of. I didn't really find it that funny.
We should do a. We should do a
No.
super. We should do
It's
a
like
music.
5 seconds long.
We should
I
do a
know,
music
but I
blast
mean
podcast on that.
No, let's not do that. As a matter of fact.
Go banana go.
Matter of fact.
Very silly music.
Let's hope maybe don't do that.
Let's move. Oh,
The Decision Part 2.
What are you doing?
No
Yes, the
comment.
sequel to The Decision, Part 1.
I
From
had
the
no
first album.
comment for this. It's like The Decision, but the second one.
It's the 10th anniversary song. It has a bunch of references to
The previous one.
all of them, to all of Ninja Sex Party's song
Yeah, so basically,
It sounded like normal, this everyday Ninja Six Party. This is what I expect from them. It's like, yeah.
This is like their
it's
first
classic.
song.
One of them. Yeah, this is yeah.
Did Twerp do their backup band for like as usual, like with Cool Patrol for like every song on this one except
I
Did they
think
do that?
one and Thunder and Lightning I think had someone else doing drums other than Have.
okay. I was just gonna say, I feel like Twerp didn't do the music for.
Yeah, so
maybe
it's
they
just
did.
sounds like the original for most of
Yeah.
it.
Decision Part 2.
Yeah, it sounds like the original. So like they purposefully probably wanted to sound like
Yeah.
the
'Cause it's a
original.
reference to all to the original, and
It's
I
not
like
a
it a lot.
remix, it's a sequel.
It's funny.
I
the
like it. This is
Obviously.
this is one of my favorites. This is I think my second favorite behind.
Maybe if I
my
was like
parents' house.
if I was the world's biggest Ninja Sex Party fan, maybe I'd be a huge. Maybe I'd like it more.
Yeah, I don't know. I gave
You
it a
are.
3. I give it a 3.
Well, oh,
Like, all the
sorry,
references don't make me start tearing up. I'm just like, yep, they did that.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
Zach. I forgot Zach is the world's biggest Ninja Sex Party fan, not you.
He is. He has a T-shirt and like a plushie in his room of
He has the
Fucking-
cum jaw.
plushie.
He bought the Jewish pin to fund Mystic Crystal.
He fused it with his skin. He branded himself on his arm. He's like, "Oh, guys, look at me."
I'm a Jew in Nazi Germany.
And we're like, Zach, that's pretty insensitive actually when you think about it.
Oh,
like, no,
he's
dude.
typing again. Off topic.
Okay, listen. Brian's Kid album.
Oh.
Yeah,
What we already talked about. We're on decision part. We're way out.
No, Ryan's going back. He's
I'm
bringing
going
it back,
back.
just like how the
You can't
Decision
go
Part
back.
2, bring it back.
Brian's Kid album is kind of funny. Not really. It's
Yes,
okay.
I thought it was I literally wrote It wasn't that funny.
Yeah. Okay, what'd you give it? A 4?
3. 3.
Okay, Decision Part 2, very good. Obviously, the best part is when he brings out the list and he's like, "Here's a
Yeah,
here's a
the ending was the best
everybody
part.
does not have a crippling FCD. Number 1, Ninja Brian. Whoops, sorry, wrong list. Yeah,
Ryan has an STD,
it's very
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
and he's never really had sex with a woman.
Would you believe that I'm laughing right now?
It's funny. I like it.
That was the
Yeah.
best part. I
It's
give
good.
it
It's
a
not
three.
like-
Classic Ninja Sex
I
Party right
don't
now.
Mention of the
I
joke,
don't-
the classic joke, is
Can
best
you-
better in the video. I think he doesn't in the the song itself. Ninja Brian doesn't do anything, but in the video he like picks him up and hits him with a
Kills him.
Yeah, it
like
does the
throws him into the air and hits him with a baseball bat and like runs around a baseball court. What are they called? Baseball diamond.
No, big
Field.
court.
God.
Court.
I just
Field. I said field.
I just got reminded of. I'm just imagining Brian like running hyper speed, like running the laps on running the bases, and I
Like
just
Kara.
no like Joe
Hedgehog.
Pera.
Oh,
Joe Pera
too.
gets out of the car and runs baseball diamonds. Remember?
True.
Yeah,
it's,
remember?
God, why haven't we got a Joe Pera season 3 yet?
That looks like it's from a NSP music, like an older NSP music video.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I'm dying.
I'm dying too.
Alright.
Okay, next is "Do Math with You." I think this is the worst song on the album.
Really?
Riley hates math. This is a well-known
I
fact.
hate math. It's kind of boring.
I
The
thought
lyrics are kind.
I had really good lyrics. Were good. It had good puns. A lot of good.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah,
some
It had a bunch of dumb jokes, but they were
Yeah.
good. They got.
They were good.
They do some slightly good like math wordplay and
Okay,
puns and
well,
stuff.
me and Devin have higher IQs, so we were able to understand it better. Obviously.
I understood it. That's the
Mm,
problem. It
probably
should have
not.
had math jokes. It should have had math jokes that I didn't understand, but I understood all of them, and I'm bad at.
It
How did we
should have
do
had
that?
Brian write them, do some
Yeah.
astrophysics.
yeah.
jokes.
It was like the stereotypical sex music with the saxophone and the.
Yeah.
But they didn't talk about sex. They talked about
They
math.
didn't
Which
talk
was
about
funny.
math. That was
such
the
a
joke.
plot.
Instead of I want to have sex, I want to do math with you.
Yeah, the
I do
funniest,
want to do math with you, Devin. Want to do math together later?
the
Not really.
funniest part is when he says, "I
I
didn't think I don't think it would work between us. I'm a classically trained mathematician, and you're a theoretical physicist."
Trained classically.
Yeah, 'cause that's actually a reference to them in real life. We all know Brian. We all know Danny is a mathematician, and Brian is a theoretical physicist.
I hate you, Devin.
What? Scroll up. Quit looking at the point, Kara.
No, he was quoting freaking trumpet fight.
He said something about trained classically, so I said he was trained classically and contemporaneously. You know,
I'm trained classically.
contemporaneously.
You're not
Okay.
honest.
Okay, Do Math with You is good. He does get vulgar.
I thought you didn't like it.
He
No.
does say "you fuck good" in the song, which is a little too vulgar for me.
I cannot believe you just said that.
Danny Sexbang will never swear and say fuck. Okay.
He did.
No,
He said
this can't be.
He also said rock fuck.
No, but he
But then
apologized for that one,
He
so it's
apologized
fine.
for that one, yeah.
What did he say?
Rock fuck back
In
in
Attitude
Attitude
City,
City.
he
He
says-
says rock
he
fuck,
says-
and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I don't know why I said that."
Rock fuck. Sorry again. And then he falls. And then he steps off the screen and breaks. Anyways, yeah. What do
Crazy
you-
good pieces.
How many beats, Zach? How many beats?
4.
No,
Ooh.
Zach, there's a joke. There's a joke that you could have done that you tried doing
Oh
earlier.
yeah, 3.141. Yeah, 4 though.
Yeah,
there you go.
there you go.
We fixed
I'll
it.
round it up.
Timeline restored.
I'm dancing right now.
Humanity restored. Okay, Thunder and Lightning. I
It's a jam.
have an unhealthy obsession with the song.
Same.
I've heard it in my head every day since listening to it.
This is also classic Ninja Sex Party right
I've
now.
rewatched the music video more than any other music video recently of their like recent songs because like the claymation is cool.
Originally, it was supposed to be an actual live action, but COVID messed with that.
Oh, I didn't
like-
watch any of the videos for these.
Oh,
I was
cool.
gonna say what I was mentioning earlier, the gif of David Bowie fondling his balls. It reminds me of there's a part, it might even be a reference to that in the music video for Thunder and
By
Lightning. where
earlier
you-
you mean by earlier you mean
yes,
in the,
in the
in the
different
last.
the previous music landscape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should check that. out.
Cut back into when we were talking about David Bowie's magical balls,
Yeah.
chromatic orbs.
This song reminded me of
Chromatic
Unicorn.
orbs, dude.
He gets the superpower and he uses it to fight crime.
Yeah, this is classic Ninja Sex
Except
Party.
in Unicorn Wizard, he just had the superpower, and Thunder and Lightning, he gets the superpower.
Well, he
Well,
doesn't.
He thinks he thinks he gets it, and then he doesn't, but then he does.
His head
Yeah,
case.
so God comes down. Odin
Just-
himself.
I love that. I love how
Right.
he's like, God, please infuse my balls with the power of a thousand suns, and then he appears and he says, "Holy shit, you're real!" I thought that was funny. Yeah, I like that he at the end he does actually get the powers and seemingly like murders these thugs. Usually, every NSP song ends with him getting his his shit kicked in for comedy, but
Or
this
don't
time
worry, Brian does it after the song.
he did it. This time he actually did it. Our boy actually did it.
He's
Yeah.
That's
balding.
why that's why it's the last song, because it's the final. He finally completed his
Yeah,
his
Or-
there'll be another album.
character arc, and now he's the hero he always wanted to be.
I mean, yeah, they've been around for 10 years. Time for them to have a nasty breakup.
Yeah,
Yep.
time for no more Ninja Sex Party. But Swan Song, he's dead now.
Wait, how many years is it if you're friends for how many
Oh.
years? But then
7.
That's a yikes.
if you
Kind of tell Mrs. Wecht about that one.
yeah, Mrs. Sexbang.
Don't worry, Danny's not married. He's definitely a virgin.
He hasn't dated anyone since
No,
starting.
he's dating. He's dating someone right now. Currently, I'm pretty sure.
Is he?
He's dating some
I think
supermodel.
I think in the book that came with the CD, it said Danny was thanking his girlfriend. I think it said
Take a
something
look.
like that.
I
In
say
a
it's
book.
pretty. I mean, maybe at all these concerts and stuff, he picks up chicks and bangs everyone. But it seems
Yeah,
like
me.
Danny seems like a pretty turbo virgin, which is ironic. And
Yeah, no,
you know,
I
think that's the
think
point.
he's dating someone. I don't know. He doesn't have a Twitter. He has an Instagram, so I can't follow him in
yeah.
his personal life.
You can't stalk him relentlessly.
But I can with Brian.
Well, he's talked about like 10 different in Game Grumps. He's talked unless he
Yeah, I
was
don't watch
lying
Game
in
Grumps.
Well, then there's
I
where
don't
you
watch
get your info. I don't really watch
I
it
don't-
either, but I've watched.
I don't watch recent Game Grumps, but from what I watched, like I watched it for like 2 or 3 years after he started Game Grumps. He would always talk about like old girls.
You mean after
not-
John left?
he never talks about like current girl or
Yeah,
current.
I can stalk Brian and what he's doing.
He's not
with
currently
Danny.
dating someone.
So I assumed that he was like too busy or too gay.
Maybe.
He
see,
talked about it. I
Danny
remember.
definitely has some gay in him. He's definitely
Remember
still
that?
bi.
Remember that? No, that's Aaron. Aaron's the gay one.
Yeah,
No, but
no,
he's
he
married,
is.
so
He
he
is.
can't
No, he is actually though. He yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he has sex
No.
with John Jafar.
Bisexual, you fool.
Yeah, that's why they had to leave.
I thought I was a fucking
All right.
faggot.
According
are
to, 8
essentially.
weeks ago, Danny posted
Hold
a
on.
picture, and this
Can't
is
use
with
that
his
word.
girlfriend. So he is.
It's a quote. I'm just
Danny is in
quoting.
a relationship at least 8 weeks ago.
Riley
it
can
was.
edit it out.
Cool.
Hold on.
Just that-
Hold on. We've started so many cans of worms. First of all, Aaron is
started.
bisexual.
You mean opened?
You
Aaron-
gotta finish that. If you're gonna start those worms, you gotta finish them.
Is Aaron bisexual? Is that real?
Sure.
No, probably not. I don't know.
Definitely, he is probably Game Grumps.
What post were you just talking about, Trenton, with his girlfriend?
I went to his Instagram, and yeah, he does have a girlfriend. At least 8 weeks ago, he
He's
did.
married. He's married.
What does he say?
Danny,
Is she
he said,
there?
just found this pic of my partner I
Yes,
made a
he's
couple years
taken.
ago
Sorry,
in
Riley.
NYC.
Sorry, Riley.
Yeah,
You were too
Danny
late.
is
You were
taken.
too late, Riley.
Riley is welled up on the ground with tears right now.
You were
He's
too
so-
late, Riley. This
I
is
guess
like
they've
when
been dating
Devin
for a
found
while,
out.
too.
It's like-
Alan Page was gay.
yeah.
What a horrible day that was.
And then you wrote a song about it, pretty much.
I did. I wrote 50 songs about it.
Jeez.
They're
Jeez.
all titled "Ellen Page, please come back to me."
Look at her.
Yeah, they've been dating for a couple years, I guess.
They would release like entire.
But
That's good.
it'll just be a picture of Ellen Page with a broken heart.
Yes, dying. Would be
It's
hilarious.
been that Danny seemingly couldn't get any girls, despite being a lead singer of Ninja Sex
He
Party.
just doesn't like to talk about it.
Yeah, he just doesn't talk about it, seemingly.
He doesn't go around throwing
Well,
his
they're
sex, like,
they're characters. They're
That's none of their
characters.
business.
How do you think he gets in touch with all
They're
the...
not real people.
How do you think he...
characters?
all
They're
the-
not real people, all right? They're just CG
He
characters.
actually literally
alright?
mentioned he literally says like, oh, Brian's a virgin or
not-
whatever.
he's
but
not
he has
real.
a child. Like
He's
they're
not real.
characters. These are
He's
characters
he's
that they're playing.
He's just an animated character. You see, he's not
Yeah.
real. Charger is not a real person. He's
What
an
are you
animated
talking about?
character. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
What are you talking about? What do you want?
So
Oh, I guess, guys, she helped animate in Hotel Transylvania 3.
Wow.
my final. I've
My
gone to
favorite movie.
final thoughts. Final thoughts.
No,
on
we're
the
not there yet.
thing.
Way off
Yeah,
topic.
we are. What?
We are.
Oh,
Okay, wait,
3 beats. 3.
3 only? Zach,
No, this is
done.
5.
Lightning. Yeah.
Thunder and lightning.
Zach, you like AC/DC, don't you?
That's not.
It's
it
No, that
doesn't-
gets some.
doesn't
it did
sound
have that
right.
hard rock sound to it.
For that
It's
part.
good. I really-
I don't know,
Again,
overall, I just.
Danny's voice is not suited to.
Yeah, that's it. I think maybe. I don't know.
Great. I like when he goes, the last time when he goes, thunder and lightning.
Yeah, he has to do that the whole time though.
Fuck 'em. Oh, God, it's good. I love it. It's been in my head forever. And it's probably one of my favorite NSP songs overall now.
Out.
Vote.
Zach, why did you send You've Heard on Elf of the Shelf Now Look at Guy on the Pie? Why did you send that?
Because I looked up Pie Dance.
Austin is back from the
That's
dead.
what
You
came up.
thought Austin?
Oh, no.
Is that Austin?
No,
Yeah.
Linkara is Austin. That's Austin. Go back to the chat.
Why did Jake say fuck you, delete it, and then say yeah that?
I don't know. Maybe he liked that gift better, so he just decided to take it.
Okay,
So
wait.
final thoughts. Final
outro.
thoughts.
Last
No,
song.
final thoughts. Final thoughts.
You didn't talk about
Final thoughts. The final
Yeah,
thoughts here.
no, outro, Devin.
outro, prophecy.
Pretty good.
I didn't listen. I didn't listen to that one.
It's an outro.
I really like
He does,
I-
congratulations.
It's
you
doable.
finished. I like the triumphant.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Like 3. It's like a 3.
I like
Oh, I did listen to that one actually. Yeah, that was whatever.
Oh yeah, it had that really good
okay.
chord in it.
Final thoughts. So their greatest strength, as opposed to Twerp, as I said earlier, their
Why you
big
compare to them?
strength,
Why this is a separate thing.
lyrics. They do good lyrics. Twerp does bad lyrics. And they also have Twerp backing them, so they have their performance covered as well. So they just get all of the best parts. And yet, anyways, I only gave this a 6.5 out of 10.
What is this better or worse than Control?
What did I say? Worse than Cool Patrol. I said that their songs are too prototypical. Sometimes they're too
What does that mean?
bland. Like the Parents' House song is like, it's just funk, but it's like as bland of funk or as extreme of funk as it could be, like the most stereotypical funk sound imaginable. Or the Math one being like the
Isn't that
sex
Twerp?
song with the
Isn't that Twerp?
No, that was this one.
I'm saying that didn't Twerp do Parents' House? Like, wouldn't they have been the funk band?
They didn't write it.
Yeah, but they're performing it.
I can't
He's not
blame the performer.
he's talking about
I
the
can only
writing.
blame the. As Zach loves to say, don't blame the Nazi, blame the Jew that goes into his house.
No, I've never no.
And
Well,
just
no.
Because of that allegory, I had to give this a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
You know, I had to.
Well, I'm glad you like it. What do you think, Trenton, compared to
It had no. Bring it back to older Music Basket. Guess didn't have Danny, don't you know? So you know. Yeah, that's a yikes.
Danny, I did re-listen to Danny Don't You Know before re-listening to this through the second time, and yeah, Danny Don't You Know is just like, as a song, is just like cool.
Solid,
So yeah,
solid.
Cool Patrol gets the edge for that one, I
Yeah.
think.
But this is still pretty good.
Yep. Their music's not
I
getting,
would jam out to it in my
I
car.
would say their music is not getting worse.
But it is getting worse.
What's the saying that like a creative person is only creative for 10 years and then their shit gets worse? I don't think they're getting worse
A
yet.
human can only live for 10 years. After that, their body dies because their soul leaves their body, and they're just like a husk.
I think that's it. Yeah,
That's actually science. That's actually really true.
No, shut up.
Is Link Kara the Lightbringer?
Yeah. Why are you dying?
Link?
He comes
see the
down.
All right.
Like the Lightbringer is like a webcomic that he wrote.
7.5 for me.
This one's way smoother. I like this one more.
So this is Zach's
Okay.
favorite piece of
Album
music
ever made.
Yes, 7.5 out of 10.
It's his
75,
favorite.
75 out of 100.
That's your favorite.
750, 750 out of 1,000.
I'm
would
gonna
you-
say it.
what would you
Brian
rate
likes
higher?
it cute.
Nothing. That's what. Okay.
Yeah, I like it. It's good. Very good. Very good. I like this better than the Twerp album because I just by default like NSP more than Twerp because like you
Yes.
mentioned,
Yes.
Devin, they kind of get the best of both worlds because they get Twerp performing.
Trent would
but
probably disagree because Trenton's dumb.
Nah.
Trent likes NSP, I think.
I don't know. I like them both equally. Both. I don't pick favorites between my child and as the brainchild
Lame.
behind both bands.
It's hard to pick between them, but it's just that NSP is just Twerp plus good songwriting, and
But I can listen to Twerp in the car with my mom, so
I guess that's true.
Thought your mom lived in Georgia.
yeah. She did abandon me.
I can't because my mom will hear the robot voices and have an aneurysm.
Yeah. And she was
Oh,
like,
she
is
like
that
me?
a trans
Does
person?
she like me?
She's J.K. Rowling.
I don't know.
So-
She likes Daft Punk, but she just like I don't know. I don't know. Oh, no.
She likes to get
Roll.
lucky, and that's it.
Because
does like-
she's gonna get lucky tonight.
God, I really like Get Lucky, but it's real sad to think that they'll never have to make an album again because they're still making millions every day off of Get Lucky. Very sad.
It's a
I'm
good
in
song,
the
though.
mind to get diamonds.
Good song, but they'll never make the music ever again.
Well, me and Devin broke out like singing that once. It was like at some LAN party probably, and we just started singing. Maybe
was
it was
at,
D&D.
it was D&D, but you were
Or the-
doing "We got to get diamonds.
Yeah.
Where I found out diamonds," and you like jumped out of your chair.
We
And started
just
jumping up.
started jumping around doing that. God, we're awful.
Let's go to that gorilla. Let's go to that.
Sounds terrible.
Okay, end this. Good times. End it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hey,